Hey, I'm Lori. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to open this. Okay, it is tarot cards. My friend Bailey, she got me this for Christmas, and I've always been super curious about tarot cards. I am a huge believer in the universe and all of the things that encompass that. It also makes me nervous. If you feel the same way, maybe give this video a like already so that I know that like you're on the same wavelength as me. Anyways, I have opened this deck honestly once before. What I did, because I've been like researching and getting nervous, and then researching and then getting nervous. So what I have done so far is taken the deck and like I put it down on my table and I just take a second, close my eyes, and I don't think about anything. I really try not to think about anything. And then what I would do is knock 3 times on the deck like this. And in my head it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they tell you that because you know when you go to somebody's house, normally you would knock before you enter, right? So like I'm just letting them know, like, okay, I'm ready to come in. I've never actually heard that. That's just what's in my head. So then I know that you're supposed to shuffle them while you are sort of in the zone and you're thinking about an intention. So actually, before I take the cards out, I have this little book. I don't know. I've never had a reason to use this little book before. It's got like tiny little sticky things, days of the week, this. So, anyways, I found a website that I actually really sort of resonated with. And so I'm going to sort of follow along what they suggest for your first time using a tarot deck. So first, I want to get my deck to introduce itself. So I am going to do that. So I've already knocked 3 times. I'm going to take the deck out. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. I'm nervous. Like, isn't that so weird? Okay. Here we go. I don't know, like, do I say it out loud to introduce itself? I'm just gonna do that. I don't know. Okay. Please introduce yourself. Comes with a little booklet. And I'm just going to shuffle these up. Okay, I think that's good. I feel good about that. So I'm going to pull one card. And remember, we're wanting the deck to introduce itself to us. So here we go. Okay, it's upside down. So that could potentially mean the opposite of what this card says.
The Tower represents change, but it's often a card that people are afraid of in the deck because the sort of change that the Tower brings is sudden, unforeseen, and often interpreted as traumatic or catastrophic. Sometimes those events in our life are necessary. Change is necessary for us to progress. So the events of the tower, even if they are uncomfortable to move through, once we reach the other side of that change, we can feel we're better on the path of our life. The tower can also represent internal shifts. It doesn't have to always be actions placed on us from external means. It can be that we are growing and changing inside in positive ways.
Okay. So, you just watched what I just watched about this card called the Tower. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but for me it's upside down that I'm looking at this card. And I think that's telling me that changes is necessary, and I'm doing some inner work on myself, and things can be weird and also good. So I'm happy that that's how the deck introduced me to it. So thank you, deck. Okay, I need to find out the second question I need to ask the deck. What is this reading best for? So I'm going to put this back here, and we're going to shuffle it some more. These cards are huge. Like, look at them. They're like the size of my face. What is this reading best for? Strength. Okay, cool. Let's find out about that card.
The Strength card in the tarot is about inner strength. It's about perseverance. There's a need with this card to control the animal nature in you and to apply compassion to the situation instead of a display of brute force.
Okay, so I like that I pulled this card because that's exactly why I pulled out the deck in the first place, is because I really need to enhance and look into my inner strength, because of the last few months for me have been awful. In case you don't know, my story recently, I have been very COVID safe. I didn't go in a grocery store for 1.5 years. I don't do anything or go anywhere. I've done all of the right things. I followed all the rules. And my husband and we still got COVID, and I almost died, and it was terrible. But I survived. I was so proud of myself. And then just last weekend, I was out doing yard work in my backyard, and I got swarmed by wasps, and I got stung, I think, like 7 times, and I got bit by them, and I had a late stage reaction, which is called a stage 4 hypersensitivity, and I ended up having to go on steroid medication, which I'm still on right now. And then just 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I was in a car accident. So I was stopped at a red light, completely stopped, and this guy came up behind me, hit my van so hard, it like pushed me into the intersection. And I'm having issues with my foot. So I'm probably gonna have to get x-rays tomorrow. But all of that in such a short amount of time has really tested my mental state. Especially today, I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. So, here we are. I'm gonna find that inner strength. Oh, I'm so happy I'm doing this. I know I'm crying, but I'm like really happy. Okay. I'm gonna put this back on top. And we're gonna find out the next question to ask the cards. Day to day. Okay, so I want to know if I can use these cards day to day, or maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Like maybe I should just do this when I'm feeling like I need to or whatever. So let's hold the cards. Can I use you for the day to day? Wheel of Fortune? Okay, first of all, I freaking love Wheel of Fortune. Let's learn about it.
The Wheel of Fortune represents recognition of the cycles of life. It can also indicate the end of a problem time. The wheel is all about the way that we move through the ups and downs of our lives. That sort of change is a natural part of growth. It's a natural part of life. And even the challenging times that we experience, we shouldn't necessarily try to run away from, because they serve a purpose as well in our understanding of ourselves and our situations.
So, what I take from that is that this Wheel of Fortune card is the deck telling me that I need to use it when I'm wanting to understand myself. And, you know, maybe that doesn't happen every day, right? I have a pretty good grasp on who I am, and it's just when certain things all come together or you just kind of feel scrambled that you want some clarity. Yeah, I probably won't use the cards every day, but I am going to use them when I feel like I need clarity or I need to find out more about myself, and I feel like I'm blocked from that. Okay. Thank you, deck. This is so cool. Okay, what do I ask it next? I'm going to pull 3 cards next. So I'm going to ask it about my past, my present, and my future. Please tell me about my past, my present, and my future. Okay. Let's do this. Are you ready? Because I'm so ready. Okay. This will be the past. The Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is the present. Ace of Wands. And this is the future. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's watch the videos about these. So for some reason I couldn't find the video about it, but I was able to find these in this book. So, my past. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. A youthful figure looking intently at the pentacle that hovers over his raised hand. Application, study, scholarship, reflection. Another reading says news, messages, and the bringer. thereof. Also, rule management, prodigy, I don't know what that word is. Dissipation, luxury, unfavorable news. Yes, okay, so I definitely didn't have luxury when I was in my past, but the words that stood out to me from this is application, study, scholarship, reflection, and rule management. I didn't grow up with any rules. My mom and dad, well, my dad left when I was 5, but I've never really had a rule. I've never had a curfew. I never did anything. And so I had to make up my own rules, and I followed those rules. You know, I told myself if I went somewhere, I had to be back at a certain time, or if I wanted to do something, I always put limits on myself to make sure that I didn't go crazy. And like, I like to go a little crazy, but I always knew I had to protect myself. So that's what I feel came from this card, which is so cool. Okay, moving on. The Ace of Wands. So I gotta go to the part of the book here that says Wands. So remember, this card, the Ace of Wands, is my present. A hand issuing from a cloud gasps a stout wand or club. Divinatory meaning, creation, invention, enterprise, the powers which result in these, principle, beginning, source, birth, family, origin, the beginning of enterprises, according to another account, money, fortune, inheritance, fall, decadence, ruin, perdition, perish, also clouded joy. So for me, it's probably hard for you to tell, but for me, this card is facing the right way. So all of that I just said, the ruin and perish and stuff, that's not accurate. All of the other things are. So creation, invention, enterprise, powers which result in these, beginning, source, birth, family. My husband and I, we really want to start a family soon. You know, we have 2 dogs and a cat and we love them. We're also ready to have a human baby enter our lives. So maybe that's a good sign for that. Also, just I think of the word enterprise, and I'm really trying to express myself in a way where I can help other people, and my whole self wants other people to be happy. So that's why I make these videos, and it's just so interesting that I pulled that card for my present. Okay, now the future. Dun, dun, dun. The Knight of Pentacles. Let's look that up. He rides a slow, enduring, heavy horse to which his own aspect corresponds. Utility, interest, serviceableness, rectitude, responsibility, reversed. So for me, looking at this card, it is reversed because it's upside down, right? So let's see what that says. Inertia, idleness, response of that kind, stagnation, also discouragement, and carelessness. Oh no. Okay, so let me just think about that for a second. I think what that's saying is not that my future is going to be stagnant, but I have to do action now. I have to take action now to heal myself and to work on my inner strength so that my future doesn't stay stagnant and doesn't repeat this cycle of just crap after crap. I know that hard things happen for a reason. You know, I was in foster care growing up, and that was a whole scary situation, and you know, lots of things happen in your life where when they happen, you have to learn from them, okay? So I'm not going to have a stagnant future. I am going to do the work internally. I'm going to make myself happier. I'm going to make other people happier. And my future is going to be nothing stagnant about my future. That is absolutely true. Thank you, deck. Okay, let's see what else we have to ask it. Tell me one message with one card. Okay, so let's put these back on top. Please tell me one message. Gonna shuffle the deck. Are you ready to pull with me? Here we go. This card doesn't have any words on it. So we're going to go to the symbol. This is the Empress card. Pull it up so you can see it. And this was the right way for me when I pulled it. So the Empress. Fruitfulness, initiative, action, long days, clandestine, I don't know what that means, unknown difficulty, doubt, ignorance. So fruitfulness, initiative, and action. I think, I don't know, but I think the deck is telling me that I'm making a good choice. I'm making a good choice by taking out these cards today, doing this with you. Maybe you are watching this going, I need to get a deck. I've wanted to try it and it's time. Initiative, action. That's exactly what I'm doing. I firmly believe in these cards. My friend Bailey got it right. She got me the deck I needed. That's so badass. All right. We have to ask another question. Oh yes, tarot spells. So I don't know much about this. This was just in the thing I read. But some decks can be used for tarot spells. And we'll look into that together later on. But we're just going to ask it if that's what it wants to do, or maybe it's not. Okay, ready? Do you do tarot spells? Okay, let's shuffle the cards. Page of Pentacles. We've already pulled that card today. Interesting. I don't remember what it means. Do you? So it's reversed for me. So dissipation, liberality, luxury, unfavorable news, dissipation. So, okay, because the cards are reversed, I read the reversed part. So I think what that's saying is maybe not. Maybe it's not used for spells, and that's okay, because I don't even know what the spells are about, and I feel like that would be a whole thing for me to learn. So I think we're just going to use the deck to find out how to unlock my inner strength again, help to ground myself. That is what I'm going to use these cards for. I will do more of these videos. If you like this video and you want me to do more of this with you, then please like this video, comment below. I am super curious. Do you do tarot cards? Do you have tarot cards? Have you waited 6 months to try your tarot cards like I have? Yeah, this was so cool. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to end this video. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I need to go to bed. So I hope you have a fantastic day and take care of yourself. Take care of your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!